was simple.
I need a raise.
You want to marry my nephew for a green card?
That's sweet.
What if dating was easy?
Who could resist this smile?
You have something right here.
What if a kiss looked like this?
Ew, what the hell was that?
Zoe!
Premieres next on the WB Monday. We're watching the WB Monday night. You've seen her in Details, Cosmo Girl, and 17. Tonight, Selma Blair is Zoe.
You actually fired him. You are such a coward.
I would really like to see you again.
That is no excuse. What?
And now, the season premiere of
Zoe!
followed by an all-new Brutally Normal.
Good, I caught you before class. Listen, I need you to take some notes for me. I'm not going to be here.
When?
Ever.
No. Go to your own classes. Hey, and why don't you start with this one?
Am I in this class?
Psychology, Professor Parker, head of the department. Stop me when I say something you remember.
All right, the boring guy, right? No, thanks. I'm late for racquetball. So, you know what? You don't have to take notes from me. I'll look at yours later.
I don't work for you.
Yet. Look, if you want to listen to some stuffed shirt whining about his inner child, be my guest. I got better things to do. Hey, we're all here to learn, right?
Better make room for the big time. Gonna make time for the play. Wanna live life without rewind. Just wanna do everything. It's all good. Taking names and climbing ladders. It's all good. We'll make it wait and see. It's all good. Well, friends, why should it matter? It's all good for you and me.
And yet, no two people have the same psychological makeup. Even twins often have radically different values and personalities.
I am a twin. I don't need to hear that.
But I do. Professor Parker's the whole reason I got into psychology.
So I could blame him for your head games?
I don't play head games. You know, you're thinning on top.
Where? Damn you.
In fact, there are 6 billion people on our planet, and therefore 6 billion different perspectives on the human condition. Isn't that right, Mr. Schaefer? When they do the lobotomy, do they still go in through the eye?
Your hero's a real sweetheart.
Later.
He doesn't have to be nice. He's a genius. One word from Parker, and I can get into any graduate school I want.
Before we leave, I have a brief announcement to make. I need a new teaching assistant, and I'm going to be filling that position from this class.
Oh, my God, this is my chance.
Mine, too. If you get that job, I won't have to come to class at all.
The position also entails tutoring students, grading papers, and occasional light yard work at my house. But seriously, anyone interested can feel free to contact...
Do it.
Feel free to contact me after class. And now, the moment you've all been waiting for, your papers.
All right.
Miss Bean, I would have given you a higher grade, but I couldn't bring myself to write A+. Mr. Cooper, consider that C- my gift to you. Please, no thank you note. I couldn't bear to read any more of your writing. Pass these out, would you, lad?
Hey, Professor.
Ah.
I deserve an A on this paper. I included all the information from your lecture.
Oddly enough, I know what's in my lectures, what with them being my lectures and all. The point of the assignment was to write your own thoughts.
Professor, I just wanted to say the only reason I took this class is because of you.
Oh, that's very flattering. So often people just drift in because it's close to the cafeteria.
When you say my thoughts, what exactly are you looking for?
What a study he would be.
Ignore him. He knows nothing. Now, about that position you mentioned, assisting you as your assistant, I'd like to do it. Be it. Assist. For you.
Luckily, there's not much public speaking involved.
And I know I'd be a great tutor.
Oh, well, since you obviously appreciate a challenge, let's see what you can do with young Cooper here.
Jack? Oh, excellent choice, sir.
Yeah, thank you. I could learn a lot from a top student like her.
Splendid. I'm so pleased. No, really.
Hi.
you look awful.
Thank you. I spent all day yesterday on this shoot with Heinz, keeping vacuous fashion models from wandering off like sheep. And then last night at 4 in the morning, he calls me and has me come over to read him to sleep.
That man is crazy. You need to get away from him as soon as possible. You look awful, by the way.
I know, doesn't she?
Mm-hmm.
I have the worst job in the world. I want to learn photography, and instead I'm staying up all night reading to a middle-aged man holding a body pillow.
Sounds better than waiting on tables.
Did I mention he sleeps in the nude?
Never mind.
And last night, before I could leave, he had me saute his dog's dinner in white wine and butter.
It's not good for the dog.
Yeah, Doug, that's the point.
Have you seen Jack? My psych professor made me his tutor.
Sorry.
No, it'll be fine. I mean, Jack's a really smart guy, and plus he has so much ego, he'll never settle for anything less than an A. So.
Too much ego, and if his grades drop, our parents cut him off.
Exactly. So I don't see how I could lose the TA job, and that's just the beginning, because once I get Professor Parker's recommendation, I'll get into a great grad school, and then I'll become a world-famous psychologist, and then I'll marry an underwear model who originally came to me for counseling, and...
That woman is crazy. You need to get away from her as soon as possible.
You're late.
Geez, again with the time. What are you, Swiss?
No. We have to get started. Here's the list of reading books for Professor Parker's class. Have you read any of them?
You sure these are the books for Parker's class?
Okay, just read one of them before we start our paper.
No problem.
Take the list.
Way to crack that whip. You were a good tutor.
I have the worst job in the world.
Now, see, Duncan, I can relate. And you came up hard on the mean streets of the Upper East Side, and right when you got out of high school, bang! Life knocks you down with a job that pays $75,000 a year. It's a miracle you can get up in the morning.
You don't understand.
You're damn skippy.
You were saying you had a problem, Hotshot?
Oh, there's this guy at work, Ernie, and he's not cutting it. My boss just told me I have to fire him. My stomach is killing me.
The trick is not to get emotional about it. It's like when we were kids and you got a dog and you left it at the park after a couple of days because you didn't want it anymore. What?
What can I say? Sometimes one twin gets both hearts.
This is supposed to be a step up for me. I just don't know how to fire anybody.
Oh, you don't have to do it with words. You could just throw him a goodbye party.
Or just tell payroll to stop his checks. Eventually he'll get the message.
No, Duncan has to tell him, just be firm and compassionate. He'll understand.
Firm and compassionate. I think I can do that.
I mean, not that it's easy. You're ruining a man's livelihood, his hopes, his dreams. He probably has a wife, maybe even a baby.
Oh, God.
So, how are you doing with the reading list?
Getting there.
Yeah, I'll bet.
Don't you have someplace to go?
You mean like my apartment, which you're sitting in?
I mean like hell.
Okay, so you said you read Freud's interpretation of dreams. Did you finish it?
Yeah. That's how you satisfy a woman.
Okay. Give me that. We have a lot of work to do.
I got a whole life going on in the city, and going to school is a small part of it. So let me see your paper. I'll figure out how to get an A from Parker, and we'll both be happy. Bipolar disorder. Got it. Collective unconscious. Check. Castration. Anxiety? What is wrong with you?
See, I was right. Men are afraid of that.
Yeah. Thanks. I got more than I need.
No, we haven't done anything yet.
Hey, don't be coy with me. You know what you did. Brian.
Jack.
Read those books.
Hi, Zoe.
Hi, Brian with a Y. Jane, it's for you.
Oh, look, it's Brian. Brian with a Y.
That Brian with a Y thing never gets old, does it?
I know. Did my mom give you that check for my new camera lens?
Work of a personal concierge is never done.
I hope it wasn't a problem.
No, I was on the other side of town, so it was really, inconvenient.
Uh-huh. Thanks.
Brian Miller? Yes, Mrs. Cooper. Yes, the sauce is in a separate container. You want to say hi to your mom?
No.
Jane says hi. You want to say hi to her? Yes. I'm leaving right now. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
God, it must be nice to be your mom, have someone pick up your dry cleaning, drop you off at the track.
See, now I understand how Brian feels. I had to take Heinz's kid's dirty diaper to the pediatrician today.
How dirty?
Get out of my cab, dirty.
Yeah, it's too bad you don't have a Brian.
Yeah. Too bad. Hello, Brian. This is Barbara Cooper. I know you're on the way, but I wonder if you could go back to Jane. There are a couple of teeny tiny little things I need you to do for her. Got a pen, dear?
Firm and compassionate. Firm and compassionate.
You want to see me, Duncan?
Oh, yeah, Ernie. I know no one likes to hear news like this.
Should I be scared?
Oh, no. You should never be afraid of this sort of thing. But the workplace is all about changes, and one of those changes involves you.
I understand.
You can see our entire living room with this new lens.
Yeah, and even better with the naked eye.
So, are you almost done? Because you said we'd do a movie if you got done.
No, I said I won't finish tonight, and you said, but if you do, we'll do a movie, right?
Right. So, you done?
Didn't you used to have a job that kept you busy and exhausted so I could do my homework?
Yes. But I got a handle on it. It's just all about time management.
Oh, hey, Brian.
Save it. Gonna be at a shoe sale in 10 minutes. Here's your ascots. Here's your cape. Here's your beard trimmer. Can't believe your mom okayed all this.
Yeah, well, Mommy drinks. See ya.
You're using Brian to do your Heinz errands.
Was it the beard trimmer that gave it away?
Yes, but I think it's brilliant. If I were a spoiled child of privilege, I would have done it years ago.
It's very liberating.
I'm so relieved.
You fired Ernie.
Yeah, and it went great.
Congratulations.
I was firm and compassionate, just like you said. He got my message loud and clear.
Hey, Duncan. Thanks for the pep talk. Another day, another dollar, eh, buddy?
I can't believe you didn't give me a copy of the paper so I could read it.
Relax, I know exactly what Parker wants to hear. The TA job is yours. Did you read my paper, sir?
Yes, I did, and I was quite impressed. It was the work of a brilliant mind.
I told you.
Unfortunately, that brilliant mind belongs to somebody else.
Oh, God.
I was with you right up through Brilliant Mind. Did you like it or not?
Oh, but I loved it. I found subtleties in it I'd missed last week when I read a strikingly similar paper under Miss Bean's name.
Does that mean I get an A, too?
If by A, you mean F, then yes.
You copied my paper. How stupid are you?
Good cover. I take it you'd like me to consider you an innocent party in this affair.
This isn't fair. I gave you exactly what you wanted.
What you thought I wanted. You see, Mr. Cooper, I used to be you. I had hair. The point is, there wasn't a teacher in the world I couldn't fool until I met a professor who was smarter than I, much like you have done now. So if you want an A, I suggest you go home and write a paper in your own words. I assume you'll be withdrawing your bid for the job as my assistant?
No, Professor Parker, I had no idea.
I'm sure not, but you must admit this does not speak well of your tutoring skills.
No, he would not let me help.
Once again, this does not speak well of your tutoring skills.
Professor, I swear I didn't help Jack cheat. He's stupid.
Be that as it may, I'm looking for an assistant who actually helps the students' grades go up.
I can do that. I'll prove it. I'll tutor anybody. Give me anybody. I'll take him. You're in this class, right?
No, thanks. I just ate.
Okay.
I'll tell you what. If you can find a way to get Mr. Schaefer to, say, pass my class, I'll reconsider you for the job.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome. Please let go. Or touching. Or touching.
Hey, Duncan, how's it going?
Ah, well, your firm and compassionate firing advice was perfect, except for one tiny detail. He's still there.
How the hell could you fire somebody so he didn't even know it?
I was trying to be firm and compassionate.
And who told you that? Zoe?
It was good advice.
Maybe if you're Dr. Bean, medicine woman. This is the real life. Look, my father always said, if you want somebody to listen to you, you gotta give it to them loud and dirty.
Uh-huh, that's great advice. If you're a drill sergeant.
Which he was.
Well, thanks. You know, I'll try that if my web design team ever has to storm a hostile village.
You know, he may have a point.
Oh, right. Like I'm gonna take your advice about taking his advice?
Oh, you're here.
Oh, God, here's a tip. If you want to avoid me, stay away from my job.
And if I follow this tip, what will I flunk this time?
Do me a favor and drop the class.
Jack Cooper is not a quitter.
Oh, just a cheater.
I didn't cheat, Zoe. I wrote my own paper in my own words. Except for maybe half a dozen buzzwords that got you your A.
Ha! You used my buzzwords.
What's next? You gonna claim letters of the alphabet as your own? Hey, those are my vowels, cheater!
Okay, maybe technically speaking, you didn't cheat, but you used the easy, lazy way out, and that just makes you an easy, lazy guy.
That hurts? Okay, I was gonna let you help me so you can get that stupid TA job, but now you can forget it.
Fine, because I don't need you because I have a new student who is way better.
Fine.
I said fine first.
Hey, Zoe. Excuse me.
Please let him be a savant.
Thanks, I got your aloe plant. Oh, I also got that harness that you wanted. Are you buying a horse? You're right, it's none of my business. Yeah, well, you're running me ragged, but it's fine. I'm all about the work. I'm on my way to Balducci's right now.
Ah, pick me up some of those chocolate truffles.
Stupid bag lady. They don't make chocolate ruffles. Okay, so I will see you later today. Bye. So, how's your new 2T?
Ugh, don't ask. I have no shot at that job. Now I could kill Jack.
Don't try the pillow over the head. It doesn't work.
It does if you light it on fire.
Hello, Brian. Would you be able to go to Balducci's for me? I need a small jar of Niçoise olives, no pits, please, and 3 Cornish hens. Yeah, do me a favor and drop them all off at my daughter's.
Sure thing, Mrs. Cooper.
Please don't tell my mom. She will kill me.
Well, you know how these negotiations work, don't you? I ask for a lot, you offer a little, I get a lot, and you do what I say.
That's blackmail.
Oh, good, so you do know how this works.
And get 6 glazed and 6 jelly filled.
Ernie? I'd like to clarify our discussion of the other day.
I am so glad to hear you say that.
Oh, wait till I'm finished. You may not be that glad.
Oh, good. It's one of those talks.
No,
Because I have a few
what I
things I
wanted
want
to
to get off my chest, okay? First of all, I was promised a pay raise after 6 months, okay? Been here 7, right?
Okay, now
Yep.
listen to me, you idiot. You are fired. Do you read me? Now pack your and get the out of this building before I call security and have your legs broken. Are we clear? Are we clear?
Now, you're a writer. Tell me what you think of this.
What is it?
I'm supposed to analyze my childhood from an adult perspective using no outside sources.
You probably shouldn't quote Freud in the first sentence.
Hey,
Hey,
how's the paper?
great. Just great. Totally under control, all on my own. How's your new 2T?
Great. He's like clay.
So you can mold him?
No, he's like clay. He's really, really dumb.
Okay, since we're being honest. No chair. I'm dying here, Zoe. I mean, this paper's brutal. My thoughts. What the hell is that supposed to mean?
Come on, why are you fighting this? It's a simple assignment. Just write what you think.
I've tried. I can't do it.
Why not?
Because Parker was right. I've always fooled my teachers. I just spit back what they want to hear, and I get A's. But now that's not good enough, and I don't know what to do about it.
You'll figure it out. You're the smartest guy I know.
Granted. But what if I write down what I really think and he still doesn't like it, huh? Then what am I? Just another good-looking guy with a great haircut. Oh, when I'm vulnerable, you laugh. Remind me never to have sex with you.
Duncan.
Hey, Jane. This is a surprise.
Yeah, could you put a faster chip in my mom's laptop? I need it by 5.
All right, I'll see what I can do. Why are you running errands for your mother?
Brian with the Y found out that I was scamming him, and now he's blackmailing me. So if I want to keep that new camera lens, I have to work for him, Heinz, and my mother.
Oh, what a shame. Hey, this will cheer you up. Buckley?
Please don't fire me. I'll come in early. I'll work weekends.
Yeah, I need the chip upgrade in this laptop, and I want it by 5.
You'll have it by 2.
I'm the new company hatchet man.
Very impressive, Mr. Cooper. A solid A.
Well, I gotta give credit to Zoe. Without her expert tutoring, I couldn't have done it.
I'm sure you're right.
So, have you chosen an assistant?
Aye, but you're an eager one. I was coming to that. There are 2 kinds of intelligence. There's the slow, plodding, methodical kind that trudges inexorably towards enlightenment, like Bean here.
Stop, you're embarrassing me.
Then there's the nimble quicksilver mind that comes along once in a century and has the capacity to redefine intelligence itself.
Well,
that would be me. But you wrote a very good paper, Mr. Cooper.
So, have you chosen an assistant?
Oh, yes. I think you know Claire.
Good call, man.
You picked Claire? Claire, she'll do it on a dare. Claire?
You can't. I'm not bound by your bourgeois rules. Be a love and bring the briefcase, eh?
Next week, catch an all-new
Zoe! ...
On an all-new Dawson's Creek.
She's looking to hook up, man.
I'm worried about him, Pacey.
He's lost. Can't you see that?
A night of celebration becomes a nightmare no one will forget.
Henry?
An all-new Dawson's Creek. Then, Max Evans' secret has just been discovered.
You want me? Well, here I am.
An all-new Roswell. After an all-new Dawson's Creek. On the WB Wednesday night.